Hey guys, I am Lisa Natasha. Thank you for watching my video. I decided to try the Fox Eye, and what do you guys think? I think I did a pretty good job. So stay tuned to see how I came up with this look. I definitely would try another fox eye with a different color. And if you like it, please thumbs up. If you don't like it, please thumbs up. Subscribe, share, and any questions, just leave them in the comment section and I'll answer your questions, okay? Okay, let's get started. So as you can see, my face is already prepped. I prime my face, I prime my eyelids, and I use Smashbox for that product. I'm going to list it below. And I apply my foundation, which is Clarins. And I did my brows, okay? If you're interested to see how I do my brows, just let me know and I'll do a tutorial for that. And the palette I'm going to be using, it's just from a retail store, it's Target. This is where I got this palette. And the brand is Hard Candy, and this is what it looks like. And I'm going to be using the blue in this palette, which is this one. I am going to be using a small brush to start, see if I can create that fox eye look. And this is a small brush I'm using. And I'm going to dip it into the product just a little bit and knock it off. And I'm going to try and go at an angle because, of course, it's fox eye. So let me see if I'm gonna, wish me luck. Don't worry guys, I know I got this. So I have a mirror here, so if you see me looking down, that's what I'm looking at. So I'm gonna start on the outer corner here, just a dab, a little tap, get that color in, like so. And I'm just gonna basically flick it out at this angle towards the end of my brow right here. That's what I'm attempting right now. So here goes. I think I do need a fluffier brush, but we're going to start with this one. So we're just going to do a small flicking motion. And this is going to take a while, guys. So I'm going to close my eyes here. My eye and get the product on my third of my eyelid. I'm actually going to bring it up here. And I'm going to get this look. And if I don't, it's still going to look good. Positive thoughts. So far, so good. So bear with me. It's going to be slow process to achieve what we're looking for. So I do want the color to also go up to the outer, up the crease actually of my eye. From right here, we do want it to go up here. And so I'm just going to blend it in, just the same flicking motion to see if I can create that angle, the fox angle, fox eye angle, fox angle. Okay, so here goes. All right, so I am going to go over to the other one to make sure I get them even, okay? So dip it in, dab it off, and I'll go back to that one, of course. I just want to make sure the angle, they're even as much as possible. It's like very similar. Go back here. I'm gonna push the product in, and then to the end of my brow hair. That's the angle I'm going for. A little flicking motion. Yes, they look even. So I've never actually attempted anything like this. It is a sexy look. I'm all into sexy. So I'm just going to try and do my best. And right here, I'm just going to go in the crease. Same motion up and down, go in the crease, and I'm going to go all the way over here to the corner. I do want just a little shade of the blue, just a dab, not too much. No, I do not want it as dark as the end here. So see, I can come a little closer. Good. And I'm going to go out here and I'm going to bring this area up a little higher. And I'm going to try and line it out to let it meet the end of this area here. See that? Okay, feeling myself right there. So we're just going to continue doing the same thing to get that shape that we're looking for. I am looking for this area to go along here, like so. All right, so I'm just going to blend it in and to get that shape. And I'm going to go back with that same first brush and just dip it into the product, same color, and I'm going to go back in here, this is the outer corner, to get it a little darker, and just a little tapping motion. And I'm actually going to go up here to the crease. I'm going to go around, and with the other brush I'm going to go back over it. And I'm going to take another brush actually and bring it all the way out. I'm going to blend it again. And I'm going to go to the other one. It's a little too much shade, so I'm going to tone it down. I'm just going to grab another brush and I'm going to go into my my face powder, and the face powder I have is Clinique. And my color is 4 and Stay Honey. So I'm just going to dip into the face powder and go over the area below my brow just to tone down that blue, because I do not want it all the way up here. So it's going to get rid of that. Now I'm going to go into a darker color, and this is a palette I got today. It's called Starlit Studio, and this is what it looks like. And I'm going to take High Tide. So this is the color I'm going to be using right here. And I'm going to put this color right in the crease. And I just want to give it a little more depth. Let's start depth. Just darken it a little bit. It's a little darker. A little patting motion right here. I'm going to try and stay right here with patting motion. I'm actually going to go at an angle over my lid. At an angle, and I'm going to flick this up towards the first, towards the shadow that I just put down, just like so. Just over the same first color. Okay, see that shape? That's what we're going for. I'm gonna do the other eye. Stay on the lower lid, and then we're just gonna flick this up over the first shadow. I am going to put below my eyebrow, I do want to put basically a nude color there, and it's from that same Starlit Studio palette, and I am going to use the Driftwood, and it's this color right here. Okay, so I'm gonna put it below my brow bone. And I'm going to go in with a darker blue, and I'm going to go under my eye with that. Knock it off, and then just tapping motion. So the blue I'm using is this one. I am going to go in with a really dark shade, and it's from Smashbox, this one here, and the shade I'm going to be using is this shade. So I'm going to use a small brush with a point, basically like so. Dip it into the product just a little bit, because you know black how it goes. Okay, let's do it again. And I'm going to go in the outer crease right here. Kind of felt like I didn't pick up any product with that, so it could just be my brush. So I'm gonna go in with a different brush. So I'm gonna use this one here. It's gonna go in the corner here, some dabbing motion. I'm gonna try and darken up this area here. I'm gonna go up to the crease, go out a little bit, tapping motion. I'm going to stay at an angle. I'm going to stay right here and kind of bring it up and flick it. I'm taking the product up to the crease, like so, and then I'm going to go in with one of the fluffy brush, and I'm going to blend it. Just light strokes and flick it up. Take it up to the crease a little. And I'm going to smudge this line out right here, because I'm going to be putting my concealer on, and this will kind of like define the line a little more when I put the concealer on. Okay, now I'm just going to blend below my eyelid. I'm going to put a little bit of the dark color below my lower lid as well. It's like right here. Okay, so far this is what I have. What I'm going to do right now is apply my liner, and I will be right back. Okay guys, so I apply my liner and I just decided to put my lashes on. So now I am going to highlight my face, and that will clean up any little edges I have, the little areas that I have with the shadow that I want to form into that fox look. So right now I'm going to be using Clarins. It's called Instant Light Brush on Perfector, and this is what it looks like, and I got it from Macy's, guys. So I'm going to be using that to highlight my face, and I'm going to just wind it up like this, and I'm going to put it underneath my eyes. So I'm not going to go too close to my eyes because I don't want my makeup to crease too much. I'm going to start from here. I'm going to go all the way out here. And this one as well. If you need more, just line it up. So I'm going to highlight, so I'm definitely going to go up here. Oops, our line is lean. Like so. And I'm going to be highlighting with using my beauty blender. And I just have a cup here with some water. I just saturate it. You can just damp it. This is what I like to do. And I'm just going to blend this out. And I also have a sponge here, one of these angle sponge. I'm going to use it when I go to this area here to get that more defined look. And I'm going to put a little more of the highlighter. I feel like this one didn't highlight me too much, so I'm going to go in over what I just did with the e.l.f. HD lifting highlighter. It's actually a concealer. It's a concealer, but I'm going to use it to highlight because I feel like it somehow, the last time, it helps brighten this area a little more. Oops. Here. My beauty blender. So I am going to go in with that sponge. This one I actually dab it on my face before, so it's a little dirty, but I'm going to use it. And I just wet it, and I'm going to put a little more concealer on, and I'm going to try to get that area to be a little more defined. I'm going to go up closer to the shadow, and I'm going to use the sponge. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do a little bit of contouring. So I'm going to be using the e.l.f. contour palette. And I'm going to actually set the concealer I just applied. I'm just going to use my Clinique powder, and I'm going to use this brush here to apply it under my eyes. Okay. Now I'm going to go in with a bronzer. This one here. I'm going to do a little highlighting, and I'm going to use this hard candy, and the number is 1756. And this is what it looks like. It's a nice shade. Okay, so I'm going to be lining my lips, and I am using the NYX Whipped Caviar for my lip liner. So I'm going to go in with a darker color, it looks like. So I'm going to go over my lips just as what I did before. Tone down the sheen from these lights. Take this out while it's dry, and okay, so this is the look. I'm done and I think it looks great. So let me know what you think. Thank you guys so much again for watching my video. Please thumbs up, like, thumbs up, subscribe, and share my video. Thanks again for hanging out with me, and I will see you in my next video. Thanks.